The corrupted dream. Society puts an unrealistic stereotype on groups of people such as the rich, making their superficial lifestyle seem perfect. People have always been envious of the wealthy because the American dream depicts the upper class as perfect and successful only due to money. James Gatsby is just a boy who dreams of success and wealth, so he does extravagant things to reach his goal. Gatsby's story is shown through the view of Nick Carraway, the narrator, in the book The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. The story peeks into the lives of New York's upper class of the West and East Eggs. More is revealed about Gatsby, his mysterious past, his love interest, and his dream through the stories and flashbacks of Nick Carraway. Fitzgerald reveals the reality of society's upper class through the story of Gatsby as he reaches for his own American dream surrounded with symbolism and class theory, which exposes a mask uncovering the corrupted truth. Gatsby always believed in his dream, the symbolism of the green light representing that goal and how he would reach the goal. Nick thinks back to Gatsby and his dream of the green light to highlight the symbolism of this light. Gatsby believed in the green light, the orgastic future that year by year recedes before us. It eluded us then, but that's no matter. Tomorrow we will run faster, stretch our arms out farther, and one fine morning, so we be on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. Page 121. Gatsby believes the green light represents Daisy and his longing for her. The green light at the end of the dock has significance in the purpose through the color. Green in this situation represents envy, money, jealousy, and the constant movement of the crazy world of the wealthy. Gatsby has envy towards the lives of the rich, so he becomes rich by creating money illegally. He does this for Daisy. It is all for Daisy because he loves her. He buys a huge mansion across from Daisy and Tom, hoping she will notice the huge parties he throws just for her. The green light also stands for money. Money is green. The light represents Gatsby's longing for wealth, which he achieves, and pointing out he wants to get with the society's elite. Gatsby's jealousy comes from not fitting in with old money and not having Daisy to himself. He is jealous of Tom and tries to compete with him for Daisy's heart. The light is said to have eluded the characters of the novel, tricking them because their goal is not always achievable. Gatsby was eluded because he thinks the light is all he needs to achieve his goal and get the girl, but the light is more than just the look and the money. That does not mean he will stop trying. The symbolism of the green light brings out the truth of Gatsby's goal. Daisy is a symbol of the money and the power for him, and that is the part of the reason he loves her. Gatsby has always wanted the power, so he sees Daisy as a ticket into the world of the upper class. Dreams cannot always be achieved. They are not always as perfect as they seem, but Gatsby does not seem to know that. He is still reaching for his own American dream. Nick explains this moment of Daisy and Gatsby meeting again after 5 years to reveal the truth about their past together and the feelings that still remain. As I went over to say goodbye, I saw the expression of bewilderment had come back into Gatsby's face, as though a faint doubt had occurred to him as to the quality of his present happiness. Almost 5 years. There must have been some moments even that afternoon when Daisy tumbled short of his dreams. Not through her own fault, but because of the colossal vitality of his illusion. It had gone beyond her, beyond everything. He had thrown himself in with a creative passion, adding to all of the time, decking it out with every bright feather that drifted his way. No amount of fire or freshness can challenge what a man will store up in his ghostly heart. Page 64. Gatsby and Daisy have a long history with their romantic love story. But the story is just part of their history. Gatsby wants to repeat the past with Daisy, but she does not know what she wants. Daisy, like the rest of the rich upper class, cares mostly about her status and money. News for her leaving her husband, Tom, would spread like wildfire, but it would also hurt his status. Gatsby is blinded from seeing the truth. he thinks he can have everything he wants. Part of Gatsby's skewed view of the reality comes from his belief of the American dream. Nick shares his thoughts, saying that the past cannot be repeated, but Gatsby refuses to believe that. He wants Daisy because she is the last piece of his success. If he gets Daisy, he has made it. From the outcome of hard work, both Daisy and Gatsby seem just as in love as they were 5 years ago. But times have changed. Gatsby's brain is blocked by his feelings for Daisy, making him believe that it will all work out, when the reality may be different. Daisy feels different, but is not apparent to anyone else. She is just as surprised to see him and still has feelings for him. But when it comes down to it, Daisy betrays Gatsby. He will never give up on Daisy. He believes she will reach out to him and they will be together. Gatsby does not think, he just goes, like the green light, right to his dream and achieving his goal because he does not realize the possible repercussions. Gatsby feels very strongly for Daisy. When he wants something, he does everything he can to get it. And with his money, he believes he has the power to get the girl. Gatsby shares his feelings about Daisy in his conversation with Nick to show him how strongly Gatsby really feels. I can't describe to you how surprised I was to find out I loved her, old sport. I even hoped for a while that she'd throw me over, but she didn't, because she was in love with me too. She thought I knew a lot because I knew different things from her. Well, there I was, way off my ambitions, getting deeper in love every minute. And all of a sudden, I didn't care. What was the use of doing great things if I could have a better time telling her what I was going to do? Page 99 to 100. Gatsby starts off by saying old sport to Nick because that is his way of trying to fit in with old money. He tries too hard to change himself to fit in, to get Daisy and get the power. Gatsby feels very strongly for Daisy because of that he is blinded and willing to do just about anything to be with her. He is obsessed with wanting to repeat the past love he shared with Daisy. But this time, he wants that love in a mansion with unlimited amounts of money for the rest of their lives. He does not realize the problem that Daisy is married and they have a daughter. Her husband is controlling, which makes it very hard for all of his dreams to work out. None of these factors stop Gatsby. He is very strong-willed, he wants Daisy and he is determined to get her, but that does not work out for him. He tries so hard, but does not reach his goal. This shows the corrupted and skewed reality of the upper class. He does so much to get what he wants, but his life is cut short. So in the end, he does not get everything. Everyone thinks the wealthy upper class have it all in the palm of their hand, but money cannot buy their deepest desires. Money will only get them the material items, but more than that is needed for true success and happiness. Gatsby, along with the rest of the wealthy upper class, live a glorified life that everyone wants in on. But the truth is, it is not as perfect as it seems, which Fitzgerald reveals through Gatsby's dreams and symbolism. His story of trying to get power, money, and the girl does not work out. That reveals that dreams cannot always be reached. Money does not make everything work out perfectly. It is more than that. The reality is, hard work does not always pay off, and the American dream is not achievable for everyone. Being rich is not an advantage for achieving success and happiness. True success can be made through emotions, not items. The problem with society is no matter how much people have, there is always more wanted. People are always reaching for what they do not have, leading to a world of disappointment when reality hits.